NANI?!
Hello all of my otaku friends, my name is Profitaku and welcome back to my channel. This is my manga reorganization video. I decided to build a new bookshelf because I literally had like 90 volumes just sitting in my office on the floor, so I said I'm sick of this. So what did I do? I decided to drive 40 minutes one way just to pick up this bookshelf because all of the Walmarts in my town were out of stock for weeks and weeks and weeks. I just had to bite the bullet and did it, and I'm really glad that I did so I can finally clean up my office so I can actually use it. So I think the worst part of this whole process was just moving this bookshelf by myself because honestly it's so heavy and it's super easy to break. Thankfully there's no warping or anything like that on the bookshelf, so it sat very well on the wall. So this first section here, these top two shelves are my shonen section, and I organized these alphabetically by publisher, and then that wraps around the entire collection. So I put some chitin books there, and you see that I pulled some books out from the collection, and why I do that is so that when I'm looking at my collection I know what I actually need to read, so if I don't put anything in there and then it just gets lost in the shuffle. Here we have some Shaman King volumes. I like Shaman King, but this is a series I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and keep in my collection once I'm done reading it, but Here we have Soul Eater, a series I read 10 volumes of and I stopped reading it. I don't know why I stopped. I just really enjoyed the series. I need to get back on that train. As you can see, I put some aesthetically pleasing plushies there. So here in this middle shelf, this is like a really big shelf, and so this is like my showcase section. And so what I decided to do for right now is make a little haiku shrine. I have some art books and some figures and some other knickknacks. However, I do have some really big like 1/6, 1/7 scale resin statues coming in at the end of the year, early next year. So I'm probably going to put those there, but for now this is just kind of a placeholder. Love haiku, love the characters, the story is fantastic, pacing is excellent, just an overall perfect series. On these bottom two shelves here, these are my seinen shelves, and that also wraps around the collection and is just organized alphabetically, not by publisher. Here we have Finland Saga, which is absolutely fantastic, and another series that's super underrated is Planetes, one of my favorite series in my collection. We have Pandora Hearts from the Pandora Hearts box set. Somebody just told me that I really need to read it soon, so definitely one to keep on my radar. And we have a new Hayao Miyazaki hardcover coming out. If you guys didn't know, I think it's called The Journey, so I highly recommend you check that one out when it comes out next year. Up on the top above the bookshelf, I decided to put these canvas boards here that I got from Japan. This is an 86 canvas board that was from Kiwakawa. I can't remember the exact store, but this was a limited edition print. And we also have a 2022 Jump Fiesta canvas for Golden Kamui. There's 5 of them, and I got this one with the yellow background. It's got all the characters on it, so that's really cool. And what you just saw there, I put some model kits of the 86 Reigen lives there, and so that's really cool. A lot of work, but really great detail and a lot of fun to put together. Here we have Fire Force, which is a really underrated shonen series, about to finish up in 31 volumes, so we are very close there. I also have the Aki Bento Fire Force exclusive, which actually fetches a pretty penny nowadays. Pretty hard to find. So this is a really cool cover, but it actually doesn't make any sense because Shinra doesn't use what's on the cover, like, ever. Next up, we have Yakitate Japan, competitive bread baking. Love the series, but you know what I really love is the spines. The spines look phenomenal. The colors just pop. It's great. I put these Funko Pops here on the shelf, and then I just decided to change my mind and put the Shinra Fire Force scale figure because that figure itself is actually the volume 1 cover for Fire Force, but obviously I don't have it, so it just works really well. Here my camera decided to be an asshole and not focus on anything, so I apologize in advance. You know, when you do these videos, you can't re-record anything. I mean, you could, but then I had to take everything off the shelf, so I just decided to keep it in there. I thought it was funny. But we've got some great series here. Mate and Abyss, Land of the Lustrious. Did you guys hear that volume 12 just got delayed to 2024? Like, what's up with that? Like, did they just go on another hiatus? Like, I just was so disappointed. I know some other people are too, but I also have that Main Abyss white whistle there on the bottom right, and so they don't sell that anymore, but it was like 40 bucks on Right Stuff, so super glad to have that. Here we have the finished product. Super proud of putting this thing together. See you guys next time.